What's up, everyone? It's Q from Retro Q Gaming, and this one is for all you Dungeons and Dragons players out there. I am in need of your help. So, over, I don't know, the course of the last maybe like 6, 8, maybe even 12 months, I've been looking to get back into Dungeons and Dragons. Now, having said that, I've been out of the D&D game for 15 plus years. So I am completely out of practice, completely out of the loop. I'm basically starting fresh over from scratch. Now, over the course of the last couple of months, I did pick up a couple of things as well, just to kind of dip my toe back in. Now, the things I have at the moment are stuff you wouldn't really use. Well, one or two of the things I have are stuff you wouldn't really usually buy as an actual D&D player. For example, I got the cheap ass little starter set simply because I wanted to just pick up the basics, just because I have no idea where the game is at anymore, and I remember practically nothing. So I know it's like beyond basics, but I picked it up anyway. I barely touched it since I got it. I barely had time to look over it until recently, so hopefully I will have that. Now, the reason why I'm making this video now is it's currently midway in September, and I'm looking to have... I know it's not a perfect setup, but I'll get to all that now in a minute. I'm looking to have a sort of campaign built for a DM and 2 players. I know it's not the ideal setup, but it's all I'm going to have available to me at the time. Now, I'm looking to have this ready for the start of November, as like the first weekend of November. Now, I'm not asking for anyone to make it for me or anything like that. What I'm asking is I'm looking for any like serious or semi-serious D&D players out there. Obviously, you're well above me at this point, so what resources would you use, be it online? What resources via text on, say, a website, on forums, a video channel on YouTube as a good starter setup or good advice? That's what I'm looking for. What would your resources be? Like I said, at the moment, I do have the very, very rudimentary starter set. I have the 5th edition Player's Handbook, 5th edition Monster Manual, and 5th edition DM Guide as well, the DM Handbook. So I do have... I don't really consider the starter set much, but as far as the three manuals go, I'm pretty well up on those. So I am looking to get something going like that. The reason why I ask on here is I'm looking for a campaign that will possibly be between 2 and 6 hours long, as well as I'm looking how to say balance it properly for 2 people. I have a general idea of the kinds of characters that these people will pick, or so much so that I could offer them and tweak it in whatever way. I know these campaigns are usually built to be longer and include more people. I just don't have an option for it. Unfortunately, what I'm doing is it's looking to be set up so that it can be played over the course of 1 or 2 nights, specifically 1 or 2 nights, usually lasting somewhere between maybe 2 to 4 hours per night. So that's why I'm looking for a campaign that can be completed in maybe 2 to maybe 6 hours kind of thing. Simply because myself and 2 friends will be going away for a weekend, and last time we were kind of stuck for something to do on both of the nights. So I was like, hey, I really wish I had something like this built up. We specifically mentioned D&D, and it came up, and we were kind of scrambling to get it together, but unfortunately it just didn't happen. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to surprise them and actually have it ready in advance so I could just spring it on them at the last second. Obviously, I'm going to bring up all the stuff I need. I'd have the whatever character sheets made out. I'd bring up the dice, all that stuff. All the essentials I would obviously bring, and I wanted to have it all ready to go for me. So I'm like, hey, you guys bored? Cool. Take these sheets. Let's fucking do this. So again, I'll just say it one more time, is I'm not looking for anyone to make this, because that's really unfair of me to ask. I'm just looking, as a D&D player, what are some of your main preferred resources, or what advice do you have to give a guy who's been out of D&D for over 15 years and looking to get back into a very basic standpoint of it? So if you do me a huge favor, if you know any of that stuff, and leave it in the comment section below. it would do me a massive, massive solid, and I really, really appreciate it. So you can let me know all that anyway in the comment section below. You can hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, you can follow me on Twitter, details in the description below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the rest of the videos in my channel, while I massively appreciate any feedback that anyone has.